I used to worry years ago about giving people too much solar. I didn't want to have them overproduce the solar and end up with an ever-growing credit on their electric bill and never be able to do anything with that money because most utilities won't write you a check for it. And if you just overproduce, all you do is get a credit for that. It turns out in my experience that that's incredibly rare that people don't end up using the electricity. And even if they run a credit, they probably will end up using it in the future because they may switch to mini splits, get an electric vehicle, or they just may keep their house warmer or cooler in the summer. So I think that in any kind of system size decision, I would always recommend that you err on the size of being bigger rather than smaller. Here in Massachusetts, I used to recommend, if your roof would allow, that you should go to 105, maybe 110% to make sure that you would never have an electric bill. And the reason that you would need to do that is because there's a monthly charge that you would have to overproduce in order to cover. That's not true in every state. You can't always cover that monthly charge with the extra production from solar turning into dollar credit for net metering. Here in Massachusetts, you can. Also, we can predict very accurately what a solar system will produce annually, but it's going to be plus or minus 5% given any year's weather situation. So in the year where you produce 5% less than you were supposed to, it's probably going to be a cold, dark year, and you may use 5% more electricity, in which case having a system that overproduced would, help cover that.